Nyali and Minira, Mira, you know, Inyako, Inyana, do come there. Our love is platinum, something very special. Tokuro, Tokuro Kodiak, eating and in the pionde, good mama. Oh, Kote darling, the pionde you. Welcome, Medio Kuloi, Atiranike, Emiale, Yenishada. Yamati, he like again if you're there. Inyarko, Inyana, Bibi, oh, Yamadi, Nelly and Minera, Mira, you know, Inyarko, Inyana, do come there. Our love is platinum, something very special. In Pure Winter, Pure Canada, into go Winter, go Manijas. Nang pyo wachiran warid Lindu kiti jangon Nyan mama inatinga bay Mani miku inamin bay Ayo way Inyatinga kujalay Kaponi kuloyoy Pidano kumadoy Achin kuwere Inyar ku inyara Bibi yo nyamadu Nyali yaniminyera Mira, you know,
welcome everybody. Today is our special day. Yesterday we have a night, and today is the big day, as we all know. So I welcome you all, and I hope you guys will have a good time today. Everything that we started in the word, we have to start the word of the God. So Abuna, Malal, and Ben, and after that we're going to start our program.
Anyikor and Dr. Dut are close friends of mine. And in fact, I went to school in Anyikor, went to college together. And I was the bodyguard in the school. I'm just revealing this. The last month, we have lost 3 people that are very close to our families. The son, General Samis Abdurrafif, died 16 days ago, and he's my cousin. And then the week before that, General Mori, he's also a young soul, died also at home. And just recently, 3 days ago, my wife lost his lovely cousin, and that's why she's not here today with my mother-in-law. They should have been part of it together. But we say no. Last time, we postponed the event because we have an elder, Uncle Musa Mumuk, that passed and was postponed for today. I don't want to make this an emotion, but I just want to keep it on record that we do remember those people, we honor them, and we are going to keep it a tradition as life and death are 2 things that will be separating in our lives. So I would urge everybody to stand for 1 second for their respects, and then the party will resume.
Joined together because of love. Love joined you together, united you together. And 25 years ago, and still counting, I know Dr. Dudu, you're renewing your vows and you're renewing your commitment every day. And also you, Madam. Thank you because you brought us here together. And I just want to read a few verses from the Bible and then we will pray. All right? All of us, we have seen Dr. Dudu is still a young man. Today he was dancing as if like this is 25 years ago. He was doing moves and he was like being wonderful around us here. So please let us have that round of applause once again.
So now is your turn, dude, to tell us your vows, tell us how you guys get together and how you made it 25. Now it's a big
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It was really very moving to see all these beautiful faces today. All of you, we thought that we would have extra chairs, but it looks like it's full now. I give you a lot from the bottom of my heart to you, all of you who are present here today. And also those who are not here physically, but are here in spirit. We understand them. As Jessica McKidd said, that we, as a community, big community, we have lost a lot of beautiful souls. And in our tradition, when you lose somebody, you try to avoid anything happiness, and you mourn them. But since death has not been really leaving us alone, everybody agreed that since we have postponed it once, we should go ahead, as Justin said, death and life go together. I will not prolong today. I'm known to talk a lot, especially my wife. Know that she's always kind of, if she's sitting with me, she would be pressing to stop. The history, how we met, is a long one, but I will make it short. And this is in memory of Uncle Dale. We went to celebrate Christmas with the family last year. He was a very funny guy. I think he was coming to say goodbye. He was a funny guy. He was kept asking me, who were around with him, how did you guys meet? He was trying to get the story behind, our coming together. And I kept, dancing around it. Today I'm going to answer, and I hope you're listening to it. When I was in high school back then, just to know that how old I am, I took my Sudan school certificate back in 1985. And then I was accepted in the University of Juba, and then the war broke and all of that, so I went to Egypt. The first time I went to Egypt, it has stories about it. Dr. Masudana, when you got the batatas, the mom did it, the mom. They هناك عندك عضلات شوية كده وبعدين تشتري لك you buy some that is Muchichi currency at the one بتاعهم, which means that you dress well, you look good, and when you land in Khartoum at that time, you really look good. So one time I was in a bus station. And I stood on the other side of the street, there together. And what kind of shouting? Was Ron still in? I really look good. I look in the mirror before I go outside. So I stood on the other side, waiting for a friend of mine. And then this beautiful girl came walking, stood at the other side of the road, waiting for the bus too. And I should have been Jesus Christ. So it had been going on. What are you going to do, man? Should we just gather your strength and just cross the road? Just make sure you don't get hit, run over by the car. So I crossed the road with Sky, and I greeted her. And then she looked at me, she greeted me. She was very polite, very nice girl. And I said, yes, ma'am. And still. Back then she was nice. So I introduced myself, and we talked a little bit, and I didn't know that she lived nearby. And after a few days, I went to Sudan, but they kept saying, man, there's a beautiful girl in the neighborhood. And I said, who's that? And then and it was the girl that I met. So there was a lot of encouragement. those girls were really behind when they didn't be there. Oh, can I look at the bag and get up my debut? What kind of something? So, short story called Mahmoud, that's how we met. And then the rest is history. So in Egypt, as you guys know, it was very hard to find a job. Egyptians do not offer jobs for foreigners. الوقت اللي احنا طبعا لقيت سواق لواحد اسمه جورج باسيلي مسيحي عنده he has a pharmaceutical company. This guy is a Christian in Egypt, has a pharmaceutical company. So I was driving him around. And later on, he asked me, dude, what are you doing here in Egypt? I said, I came to study. And I graduated. And he said, what did you study? I said, I'm a graduate of veterinary medicine. I said, really? And he told me that he's a doctor, a medical doctor. This cannot be a doctor driving a doctor around. So the guy was so humble that I drive him when we get out of his house. We say, Erkin. So I have to pull over, and then he will come on the passenger side, and we drive together. When we reach a company, then he will stop, we go back, and I will be the chauffeur and he's the boss. That's how humble this guy was. And then you say, and then I will become a salesman, selling not drugs, but I used to sell vitamins that make me strong, and I used to sell something called amlodipine. Marriage, 35 years. I She gave me beautiful kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. We have been married for 10 years, we didn't have kids. Dating for 10 years, we didn't have kids. And then we have kids. We couldn't live in a grandkids, I said, but we are blessed. And she's still good to me. Thank you, baby. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you.
I thank you, everybody, who's here tonight, celebrating us, especially my girls. You know, I have Rosa, Jaquel, Iris, and Madeline. Thank you so much for coming tonight. So I met him when we were in Khartoum, Jabra. So like he said, he crossed the street and come over. And you know, I'm a shy girl. Private. I don't like spotlight. So just my personality. On the opposite. He'll be in the room, everybody knows he's there. You know, sometimes I cannot keep up with him. Too much. Hyper. But we get along. That's important. So it wasn't an easy ride. To be honest, it wasn't easy at all. So we have up and downs. You know, in our culture, for you to stay married for 10 years with no child is something like, I don't know what, like curse. But he was there. You know, in our culture, you marry the first month, everybody listening like they want to know what's going on. You have a little fever, are you okay? What's going on? But he stood on my side. In Dinka culture, they marry you, you don't have to bring another wife. Got married, but he was there. And, you know, that's why. Again, for my sisters, it's not easy, you know, for those who just got to the, I'll call it cage. It's not an easy thing. So you have, it's up and down, but you have to compromise. Always you have common ground to meet them. That's all. You would do it.
Sangui Pumba. Il est toujours difficile d'être aimé que d'aimer. Soki moye zalito kabwana mabele kimotema mobebie na pesa yo liberté osakana na boy misonanga etala eloko ekobunga lobi o mama ngayo yo na komine kozonga asanduku ya makambo na moto nalongolizuwa passion Cecilie na pesa bino permission bobalana soki mwana alingi kosimba moto otika ye asimba mokolo akozika koyeba
Undiri kwe waliamdo yiro guru Yurubela buba gambiri Agaru wonda ngakiye ping agaru marol Undi nyi bai jira mere garu me wanda ngabenu kuy Undiri kwe waliamdo yiro guru Yurubela buba gambiri won Wonda agara ye nyara koledam Kulwele bagalo ilamdi bukjam Wonda jetigi bajali yiki gong rumbega ni arje kuloy agonu boy agar madong tegi jadi atega bana gun mano kondo kumano nyana gare yake bira gang nyal un chola gare rotping dui ogai charo bai nali rumbe ka bai yunuba je kami ogai ngoda kulwele bai buktia loy real kayiwo loy pya kayiwo na ekjwer kayiwo bugir rumbeng dan yar nong lao yunuba ban bira gang nyar un chala gari raping dui makuya bukja toy danagar toy nangi mal baya jeng doy nyagare koy mu nang rei kupi ukulai kudin par nyal naran chimoy eyina beja dar doy dan yegu cheng rial po agara che dong chen wa ki wo kod kangwel ogai yoy chemich ti dong nyum kumo garo ran wer guri gran ke ye chwet agara nyirer ke yeran ban wajina terge gok urege bana gumalwal boda nyar mading boru gubadang kwa biay kuyerul tungbyak wa mid tiang tok kumoy toguban kwan chol jing dui rumbega ye chori ya geban mu bai rumbega ye chori ya geban mu bai panda rumbega ye chori ya geban mu bai rumbega ye chori ya geban mu bai toinda ye chori ya geban mu bai rumbega ye chori ya po agar wonda ngakiye ping agar marol undi nyi bai jira mere garumbe banda ngabenu kuy undi kwe waliam to yiro guru yurube lagu bagam diri agar wonda ngakiye ping agar marol undi nyi bai jira mere garumbe banda ngabenu kuy undi kwe waliam to yiro guru Yurube la buba gambiri wol. Wonda e agara ye nyara kolodang. Kulwele bagalo ilang di bukyam. Wonda je digi bajali yiki gong. Rumbega nyar je kuloy. Agonu boy agar madong tegi jadi. Adiga bana good man the kondo kumano nyana gare yake bira gang nyal unchola gare rapi
surtout tango mbongo ezali koya koma yango likolo ya libanga ata ba Martin Pêcheur bakoya kotanga oyebi bien ke mama ngai nazali mbisi ya solo na lula mai kasi oya moto nalingaka te.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana. Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze